Hey, lovelies. I just want to say goodnight because by the time this uploads, I'll probably be sleeping. So, um, I really just wanted to remind you, and I know I said this the other day, but I want to, really like enforce it. Um, I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, um, just to appreciate, the people that are supporting you in your life. You know, I have myself, a nice couple handfuls of people. Um, People that I have in my life every day are definitely my son, my boyfriend, my best friend. There's a couple people at work, my mom. Um, that's about it, and that's okay. Um, my mom, of course, has seen me through the most. She's been much kinder to her that I've been to me. Or she's been much kinder to me than I've been to her. um, I used to be terrible when I was with my ex. I was terrible to her. Not terrible, but I would like project things onto her. And I probably made her feel small, you know. And I really didn't mean to do that. Like, she's the person that has been there for me the most, so why would I do that to her? It was kind of the same thing the other day with my boyfriend. Like, he's been there for me, like, the most through thick and thin. I needed to realize that. I mean, just plain and simple. And my kid's with me every day. Like, he, out of everybody, makes me freaking laugh the most. Like, belly laughs. When I had first left my ex, or we got him out of the house, let's say, my son was the one that brought back those freaking belly laughs. Because he could do voices and he's just silly. And I love it. Because I had not had that in so long. I don't remember last time I really, like, laughed, you know? I had that, like, deep belly laugh to where the point where you freaking, like, just continuously, like, double over, can't breathe. And I didn't realize how much, I had been missing that. And then my boyfriend just brings me a love that I've never ever felt. Or I feel like there was a couple people, if I had allowed them to get as far as I let my boyfriend get, that there have been a couple other people. I used to have a bad habit, y'all, of God providing me like this, like a wonderful man, and then me leaving for like a fucking narcissist. Bro. And then this time, God brought me a better man, a good man, a loving man. And I'm keeping this one because I can recognize, but he's not doing it he's being authentic. He's very much himself. And he's very, like, adventurous and just kind of like up in the, like, not up in the air in a bad way, like flaky, but just kind of like, hey, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Like, let's go. Like, let's go do it. And I needed and also need somebody like that in my life, because I'm very much a planner. Like, okay, we're gonna go do this, and we have to plan it, like, 2 weeks to a month in advance, if not more. And I had to, like, control the situation. And now what I was doing wasn't working, so I'm trying to do the opposite. And it's working out much, much better for me. So I do appreciate, those people. I forgot to talk about my cousin. She's also very huge. Our moms are twins, and then she's like my female cousin, from my aunt. So her and I grew up like sisters. Also, very, very tight relationship there. And her parents have also been, big in my life. I don't think they really know what's going on with me. I'm sure they know that, I left Jimmy and I'm much happier, and that's what they need to know. If they want to ask any questions, they can. I'm pretty much an open book. Um, there are people in my family that are a little bit more religious than spiritual. So, but I don't rattle the cages. I'd be honest if they asked me about it, but, you know, I just believe that as long as that we're trying to be just Coke Zero, not a drink. Not that it matters or that I have to explain myself, but that's all it is. We had pizza tonight and got a 2 liter of Coke Zero. And I've been noticing that stuff I eat, if it's garbage, like I can only eat like maybe half of what I used to eat, because I used to eat like 2 pizzas and like 3 or 4 pieces of like breadsticks or cheese sticks. I ate 3/4 of a piece of pizza, like big deep dish, and 1 breadstick, and I was good. With plus the pop, which I usually don't drink anymore, thank God. That was another thing. Well, that really came from having to drink all the Gatorade and water from the Parasite. But now that that's subsided, I'm about, I think, 80 to 90% better. Yeah, I just don't even. And Coke Zero, to me, my kid wanted Coke Zero, but to me, it just tastes like a flatter version of Coke. Like, I don't know. More like Pepsi, I guess. Just not as sweet. But stay close. Give those people in your life some credit. Because a lot of the people that have been around me have been around me. Those are the ones that have stuck around me since I was younger. The only couple new ones, like my best friend and I we kind of just became best friends when we started working at the same place, because she didn't really have any girlfriends and I didn't really have any girlfriends. And she was a very fun person, she's a very fun person. She's a very creative person. And her and my boyfriend are both Geminis, and I'm a Capricorn, which is really weird. Excuse me, but I love Geminis. I love how honest they are. I love how authentic they are. And not like very like creative with their like gifts and stuff, I guess too. I just like, I'll hear like my best friend gave me a necklace, or I'll hear about like something that she's gonna do like for her husband. I just think it's so cool. And my boyfriend's all about going on like an adventure, and brings me flowers probably like once a month, which I love because I never used to get flowers. So yeah, appreciate the ones that you love, that are still in your life, that are there for you, every day. They might question things in your life, but it's only to make you better. They're not trying to change you into the type of person they want you to be. Oh my God, that was my ex all day long, y'all. Wanted me to be somebody completely else. Somebody else wanted me to be wanted me to be, and he didn't use this in his own words, these are my words, so wanted me to be a sex slave, get a boob job, go on freaking like whatever, OnlyFans, whatever. And if you do OnlyFans, kudos to you. It's just not my thing. Okay. I mean, I'll show my feet, but if you want to watch my feet and watch me like smoke a joint or something, then sure. That's my OnlyFans account. But getting naked, dude, I don't even like really getting naked in front of my boyfriend. So why would I want to get naked in front of a freaking camera for like thousands of people? Yeesh. Mm-mm. No, big fat negative. Um, but yeah, and like I said, had the outfits and the wigs and wanted me to do my makeup and get, y'all, it was too much. I like being sporadic and just getting naked. There. Perfect. um, I do. Like I said, I'm pretty much an open book. And I'm not very shy, so there you go. But I'm rambling. So keep the people in your life close to you and make sure that they know that you appreciate them. And I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate you watching my videos. I hope anything that I can share with you has helped. Like, comment, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. But know that I love you and I wish you the best. And say your please and thank yous. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.